Welcome back, my cat travelers, to this amazing update, guys. Völva, another style, aka Flamelipis, guys. The update just dropped in right there, right now, kind of like out of the blue, even though they did say back in the day that we were supposed to getting a little bit less update. But hey, I guess, you know, I'm not gonna say no to more characters. So, guys, Flamelipis, another style, Völva. Look at that. Look at that beauty, guys. The most broken normal character in the game is getting another style. So we'll see. We'll see if she's still broken or a little bit less good. But before that, guys, let's just scroll down here a little bit, guys. So we are getting the new encounter here, which I'm gonna read a little bit after. But here's what else we're getting. We're getting another style. There's the faithful encounters that we're getting. Faithful encounters for the character's popularity, guys. I suggest you go look at it. You guys might or might not be surprised on who is more popular. And we're also getting a new Tuva's new cat equipment, which is kind of cool. I actually like it. I was actually surprised to see that. It's kind of cool. I like Tuva. I like her look. I just wish she was more relevant in the game. Maybe a little update would be nice. And we're getting a new campaign. Pretty general stuff, guys. You know, I'm not gonna go all over again because you know it's pretty standard. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Pretty standard. So a couple of bug fixes. Excuse me. But here's why we're here. This is why we're here. So, Flamelipis, another style, Völva. Alright? I read her skills. She seems interesting. So, let's go. When I die someday, will you promise to miss me? Even just a little bit? Priestess, drag in the eternal bonds, Flamelipis. So, small update, big characters, guys. Alright, so I'm just gonna switch, guys, to her page, and then we'll read over her skill and see what's so good about her. Alright, so before we start, guys, I'm gonna do like I always do. I'm gonna talk about her character a little bit. So this is another style Flamelipis, guys. She was kind of cool. I love the wand. I've been playing Harry Potter on the side, so I'm in the wizard stuff now. But yeah, I like her. I like kind of like her dancer vibe. Her little like shawl with like money on it. Those little thing that makes noise. The water, obviously, guys. Flamelipis is water. No spoiler there. Like the leg tattoo, and yeah, no, she looks pretty. She looks pretty and classy. And I'm gonna quote a little bit like Silver would say, but she looks classy, kind of like a JRPG from the I'm gonna say PlayStation 1 era. I got some strong Suikoden 3 vibe. The tribes in that game, she would fit perfectly well with them. Yeah, I like her. I mean, she's Flamelipis. She's amazing. Design wise and kit wise in the game, so you guys probably know that already. But yeah, like her design. I like also her little gold chain on her leg. That little thing on her thighs is also cute too. The paws is nice, pretty classy, not too lewd. I still don't know if it's like a piece of fabric up front or if it's supposed to be a skin. I don't know. I do not know that. So maybe her sprite is gonna help us on that. I'm just gonna scroll back here a little bit. Let's go see her sprite. It's probably white. All right, cool. No lewd. Great. All right, guys. Let's start with the meat. So, as I said previously, she is water. She uses magic. Of course, it's Flamelipis. Duh. She uses a staff and a ring. She's a light character, and her personalities are clergy, staff, titan, and gluten. So, our little description: a cheerious, boisterous woman with the bloods of titan in her vein. Very optimistic, she looks for the silver lining in all situations, and almost never feels sad or depressed. In training to become an evil sealing priestess since childhood, she's well versed in the ritual and incantation. She also an experienced world traveler who look forward to local delicacy more than anything else when visiting someplace new. The sword she carries on her back look an awful like Ard Recaram. I still need to do Flamelipis OG character request, guys. Since I've been having her in my team, I'm kind of like, oh, she's too good, and we'll get there, guys. Before I was like about to say before she released, but she's releasing in, I believe, in 2 days. So maybe if we have the time. All right, let's go over her kit, because her kit is interesting. She's not as a heavy hitter as her normal one. She's more kind of like a support character that does a bunch of fun stuff. So first of all, our Valor chance. Restore all party members MP by 10, 20, 30, or 40% if you got the proof. So, and she also has something really interesting for most of us veterans and newcomers alike. Every time you have her in your party, your AF bar is filled to 50%. So no more will you need to go to Sebastian's trial to get that bar full, or you need to do like, you know, random encounters to fill up that bar, because this was a little pain in the ass. So which is great, more action right there. All right, so our first skill, Hul Trekchom. Primitive water type magic attack of all enemy, XL, guaranteed critical strike. Replace the basic attack for 3 times of the battle. Increase damage on lower turn count 550, 375, and 300%, excuse me. So pretty much as our OG one, guys, amazing skill to just kill trash. It's her move, she kill trash, that's it. Alright, our second water move. Coctus Spring, water type magic attack on a single enemy times 4, small. Increase skill multiplier by 66 per distinct buff types, max 528 times 5 damage at 8 buff. When above 80% of HP, increase damage by 100%, multiplier by 2, guaranteed critical strike. So, seems like, obviously guys, she has the magic. The more buff she has, the stronger she is. So, you know, you guys know what to do. Fill her with a bunch of equipment, grass, or items that give her buff. She's gonna hit like a truck. Water type, Itchin, water type magic attack of all enemy. Small, restore all party members MP by 10% with the first 3 turns of the battle. Triple MP recovery plus 30%. Not the best skill for now, but you'll see why she has that a little bit later. Hydro Charm, water type magic attack on a single enemy times 3, medium. Water type resistance minus 30% for 3 turns, 100%. Within the first 3 turns of the battle, double debuff effect for 60%. So once again, guys, she's kind of like still in that like mentality of her first 3 turns and when she's most powerful. Baptiste Soul, amazing water skill right there. Water type attack of all party members plus 30%, and apply mental focus of all party members for 3 turns. Magic damage on each party plus 0.3% of max MP, cap at 255 at 1087 MP, multipliers by 3.5. Within the first 3 turns of the battle, double water type damage buff to 60%. So the more MP you have, the stronger you get. Pretty simple. That's pretty much what it means right there. La Mer Arcane, water type magic attack on a single enemy, large, damage plus 30% per distinct debuff, type on target, max for 5 debuff plus 200% damage. Within the first 3 turns of the battle, powers of all enemy minus 30%. For power, intelligence, speed for 3 turns, 100%. Amazing debuff right there. Another skill, Aegon Spring, water type magic attack on enemy single times 4. Increase skill multiplier by 86 per distinct buff, max 688% times 5 damage at 8 buff. When at 80% more HP, increase damage by 100% multipliers by 2, guaranteed critical strike. If I'm not mistaken, it seems to me like this is the exact same move or similar move that she has on a normal form when she just like punch people. I don't recall the move right now, but you know, you guys know which one I'm talking about. I think this is also like an upgrade of that one. Petal Phase Ooze, water type magic attack on a single enemy times 5, XL, increase 3 stack of weapon break magic. When used within the first 3 turns in battle, magic critical rate of the user 100% for 1 move. Another first combo gains of this skill is double. Pretty good stuff, guys. So magic, weapon break magic for 3 that inflicts 3 stack, which means that your magic users can really pummel whoever has that debuff. So see, that's why we're saying like she's kind of like a DPS slash buffer. This is really good. And her last skill, Hermore Sire, intelligence of all party members plus 50%, speed 50%, and staff equipped characters plus 50% for 5 turns, and max MP of all party members plus 30% for 5 turns. Within the first 3 turns of the battle, buff effect increase. Boom! So guys, as you guys probably saw, you know, you cast this little skill right here, you get a bunch of MP, and then you unleash all the move that you know, that makes you hit harder, more MP you have. So all around, guys, our kit seems a little bit more different, a little bit more support than our OG one. Still, I'm gonna say this, guys. She's probably worth pulling. Let me close this for a second, guys. I just want to go back. Oops, sorry. I'm just gonna go back here. Sorry, guys, about this. I just want to go back here to see, because I believe that also the OG is going to be on that banner, which, you know, would be really, really smart to roll for it if you do not have Familipis It doesn't say, does it? I don't think it does. I do not think it does. But once again, guys, I would suggest, you know, I don't normally do this, but like I would suggest that if you have this stone, roll for her, because I probably assume this is like a good guess that her OG one and her another style one would be on the same banner, so it would be kind of a good idea for her to for you guys to roll on her. I also do know, guys, that the new character with a chainsaw sword is coming, and I really want her. So many cool characters in such a small period of time. They really want her stone. So yeah, obviously, guys, I'll be rolling for her. But all around, she seems to be I'm not gonna say like a lesser version of her normal self, because I do believe that she will probably be an amazing support for Eva or even Ify, even though Ify fits everywhere, like a decent, or like, you know, a strong water team with a lot of MP. She's gonna hit really, really hard like a truck. Yeah, so that's it's just a short update, guys. I don't have a lot to say. Her kit seems pretty straightforward, not some like crazy mechanic like Ify or even like Hismena. Really, really straightforward, which is great. That's how I like my characters, I'm not gonna lie. That's also why I use her and Eva all the time. Even though I'm gonna say this for the record, I think that Eva from Flammable Piss are the worst character in the game, just because they're too good, and it makes a lot of people like myself use them as a crutch. So I could, you know, take a little bit more time learning about the game mechanics, so I could, you know, play it better. I just want to put it out there, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks that. But you know, if you guys think like me, please leave a comment down below so we can have a nice conversation. But that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for today's update. Character is there, it's quite simple. There's nothing else. We don't have an episode that's linked to her or anything. Yeah, I mean, I got nothing else for that, guys. So once again, guys, if you like what I do, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, guys, and we'll see you next time for another Eden, guys. And of course, please join me for when I try my luck with her on the pool with the amazing silver, guys. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.